Welcome back, dear friends, to the Dark Urge and his continued rampage throughout the Sword Coast. The first thing I want to try
in red
right now is have a chat with this young dead Arabella here. Because why not? Why shouldn't we?
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Do you have any valuables in around here?
Not me. Mole.
How did you end up in the Druids' Grove?
Everyone was angry. We ran away.
Why did you steal the Druid's idol?
Stop the ritual. I don't want to go.
It's too late for that now. What about your parents? What should I tell them?
The child is silent. There's no answer to give.
I suppose, who are you, then?
Arabella. I'm 9 and a half.
Not
The
anymore.
spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
9.5-year-olds should still know not to steal from Druids.
If only we'd never let the tieflings in. The child might have lived.
You have Master Halsin to blame for that.
I can't believe he just left.
He lost sight of what is important. We can't do the same.
Okay.
anything of use?
Right, now let's
There's a number on you, didn't it? Does that hurt?
speak with Nettie, I suppose.
What's up for discussion?
I see you. Just give me a moment.
Is there anything I can do to help?
A moment. This may be kept. There. It's up to her now. Life or death. Now, what was it you needed?
I'm looking for Nettie.
You found her, but I still don't know what she can do for you.
Do you know anything about mind flayers?
Why are you asking?
A good way of putting this. I, have a tadpole in my
A
head.
tadpole? A mind flayer tadpole?
What other kinds are there? It's not like a frog hopped in my eye.
That's a serious condition. Come, follow me. I might be able to help.
You might, mate, yeah.
We need to be quick. This way.
Okay.
I pray the tieflings realize we are not to be trifled.
This one had the same problem as you. Attacked us in the woods together with some goblins. Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after.
Is everyone being captured by mind flayers these days? I didn't think it was a common experience.
Rather too common as of late. At least that's what Master Halsin suspected. A pity you got me instead of him. He understands these things. studied them. Still, we have options. All right. Let's see what we can do.
What's that plant? Will it help?
She shifts uneasily, hesitating. Something's off.
It might. But first things first. Tell me about your symptoms. Have you noticed anything strange happening?
It might. What aren't you telling me?
I'm telling you everything you need to know. Believe me on that. I want to help you, but I can't unless you work with me. So, has anything unusual happened to you?
Well, the first strange thing that happened was an intellect devourer spoke to me as if I were one of its own.
It recognized you as being infected. Well now, that's something. How'd you pick up the parasite? Halsin was desperate to find where all this was happening.
Well, I don't know, I just woke up with it.
All right. I suppose that makes things easier. Give me your arm, please.
Hold out my arm. Yep.
There. Be careful. Your legs will probably give out first.
My legs? What kind of cure is this?
I'm sorry. Maybe Master Halsin could have plucked it from your head, but I can't. Without him here, the only treatment for an illithid tadpole is death. You're a risk to the people around you. I'm truly, truly sorry. For what it's worth, the poison is painless. It'll be like going to sleep.
I'm going to grab the branch and try to identify the poison. I don't think it'll help, but I'm going to try. Well, with an natty 1.
It's too late. It's already in your system.
You try to find a clue among the thorns, but there's nothing. You have no idea what poisons tainted your veins.
Whatever this is, you'd better have an antidote.
You can't have it. I can't risk you turning. You'd kill us all.
Give me the goddamn antidote.
I won't. I can't.
Well, it's medicine check by the look of things, but I don't have symptoms. I'm not changing. Ooh. Okay, now because that wasn't a nat 1, I can use an inspiration to reroll that. That's better.
God's above.
Much better. Dirty 20.
It's a risk, but maybe you deserve a chance. All right. Master Halsin did say the drow's tadpole was dormant. Maybe yours is too.
Yes, say?
Now this is a vial of wyvern poison. It's quick and painless. Swear to me you'll swallow it if you feel any symptoms.
I swear in the name of the Most High.
I hope it doesn't come to that, but thank you. Here. And here's the antidote. Do not mix those two up. I spent my life treating folk and never once saw a mind flayer infection. Then suddenly there's dozens of you. Maybe more. Master Halsin and I were tracking them, studying them, trying to figure out what the hells was going on. Because you should all be changing. There should be a small army of mind flayers out there. But you're not. Weird powers aside, you seem perfectly normal.
Yeah. Not exactly. You must have learned something from studying them.
For one, that thing in your head is like nothing we've ever seen from mind flayers. It's one of their worms for sure. But this one gives you powers. Telepathic connections. And it doesn't turn you into one of them. Not yet, anyhow.
You said you were tracking other victims. Did they change?
Hard to say. But there's a lot we don't know. Infected, folks like you, have been converging on an old temple of Selûne. And I've no idea why. When Master Halsin heard the adventurers were heading that way, he saw a chance to get answers. Joined on the spot. Whatever he found there, he didn't make it back.
Do you think he's still alive?
I think so. I hope so. I've sent birds to find him, but they can't get close without goblins trying to shoot them down. You, though, you're one of them. Technically speaking, I mean. They won't kill someone carrying their parasite. If you can find Halsin and get him out of there, we can discover what he learned. And perhaps he can save your life. How's that sound?
It sounds like you're making a lot of assumptions that could kill me.
The way I see it, you have two options. Halsin, or that wyvern poison. I don't envy your choice. Truly. But this is the hand fate's dealt you.
You're sure he can cure me?
I can't make any promises. This is like nothing we've seen before. But I know this for sure. Master Halsin is the only one close to understanding these things. He's your best bet to survive. Otherwise, that vial's your only option.
Alright, I'll find Halsin.
Thank you. It would mean everything to the Grove. To me. I wish I could tell you more. But only those adventurers know what happened out there. All I can say for sure is they all went to the old temple of Selûne. And Master Halsin didn't make it back. Good luck out there. And if things start to go bad, remember the vial. Remember your oath. Step at a time, Nettie. Come on.
Wyvern poison.
There's something in that vessel. Take a closer look.
Let's have a chat with this dead drow.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Where did you get your tadpole?
The corpse remains silent. It doesn't understand the question.
Shit. Where did you start following the Absolute?
Moonrise Towers. Initiation.
How many drow are out there? What happened to you?
Scouting. Found druids.
Were you abducted by mind flayers?
No.
The spell's power waned.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
That's curious.
What's curious? What did I spot? Maybe it was this. I think it might have been. Well, in any case, I can't do anything with any of it right now. On antidotes, let's have a read. Deep crease in the spine makes the booklet fall open to reveal one recipe in particular. Neat writing in the corner marks it as an antidote for all known poisons. Well, that's useful. This is it, the recipe that made me decide to publish my notes. The story might not interest you, but I shall record it for posterity. Feel free to skip the actual recipe. Sitting in the elf song, sipping my usual hot cocoa, with heat soothing the pain in my scaleless hands. A small child, human, stumbled through the door, sick as a dog. All the other patrons seemed like they wanted to help, but nobody could pay for an antidote for a stranger's child. Meanwhile, the ingredients were just lying around in the kitchen. Every single one of those people could have saved that child, but only I knew how. I felt like a crime. Okay, salts of mugwort, suspension of bullywug trumpet. Huzzah.
You have Master Halcyon to blame for that.
Can't believe he just left.
He lost sight of what is important. We can't do the same.
That mural, they look like dark justiciars.
I suppose they do. I don't know. That's a thing that I'm going to have to take your word for there, Shadowheart.
Let's see.
Okay, now what the hell are we doing now? Okay, couldn't get any help from Natty. Halcyon, Githyanki Crash. Think dirty thoughts. You really can't help it, can you? These vile things you do, don't you wonder why you're doing them? You must really have been an awful person before the crash. Perhaps it's better that you forgot about it. But you want to know, don't you? Save the first druid, save the refugees, diddly-dee, save Arabella, no! Native Frontiers, Yankee Warrior, Explore, freelance, okay. Well, let's go and find Zoru because he's just nearby. And we'll stick with Shadowheart, but I might switch Lae'zel out for Will. Just for the opportunity to get to know someone else, because my current party in well, in my other playthrough is not too dissimilar to who I'm using right now. And I haven't really played with Will since early access, a little bit.
I smell drama amongst these.
She must be terrified.
Haha, good
I bet
news,
she's giving
she's
them
not
hell.
terrified.
She's not our kid for nothing.
Well, let's devastate a pair of tieflings.
Unless you have news of Arabella, I don't want to hear it.
Korga killed your daughter. She called her a parasite and a threat.
Korga? Korga did... What?
No! No! That snake! That... Ah!
Well, that's them traumatized for eternity.
My Ursheim friend.
Alas, I've never learned.
I've got you. I'm here.
Let's go and have an explore around here.
Sun, will remind me. No, that doesn't work. Damn it. Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away. Words of mine will change. No. Become. Change? No. Damn it!
This grove could become a battlefield soon enough. It's not the time for music.
I know. I should be packing up, but I need to finish this song. It's important.
Let me help you finish it then.
It can't hurt. I have an extra lute, if you want.
First things first. What's the song about?
My teacher, Lihala. She loved dancing. Had 2 left feet, mind. I remember waking up one night on the road and seeing her dancing beneath the stars. A huge smile on her face. Thinking of it now, my heart hurts. And my words just seem to crumble. Like ash. Wait. Words of mine will turn to ash. That's perfect.
Keep going. What would you say to your teacher if she were here right now?
That it's okay. That I'll be okay. And thank you for everything.
Alright. That's what your lyrics need to say.
Moon, moon reminds me of your grace. All the love I can't repay. Wait.
Turn to ash.
Man, she's good. She made that lute sound like a whole orchestra.
Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away. Words of mine will turn to ash when you call the last light down. Moon reminds me of your grace. All the love I can't repay. Rest unnoted, I will pray. Farewell, my dear old friend. Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away.
Sorry.
Clap politely. Well, would you look at this grove? So lovely, so grove-like. No, no, no. I'll tell her it was beautiful and worthy of a few tears. Fine.
Thanks. That's the first time I've heard since Lihala died. My teacher. She was playing her lute. We didn't hear the gnolls coming. There was so much blood. I can still smell it.
Well, you've come up with a fine tribute to her.
Lihala said that's why eulogies were important. They were for the living as well as the dead. I'd forgotten what it was like. That itch to perfect a song. The Weeping Dawn will be my gift to Lihala. I've a long way to go. But thank you. I needed this.
Too sweet. Odiously sweet. The vomitous gall within despairs at your kindness.
Well, apparently I don't like being nice to people. Okay, what's in this chest? Oh, Astarion, would you mind, sir?
Words of mine will turn to ash when you cool the last light down.
Yeah, that'll do, probably. Yeah.
I've got a long road ahead.
Oh, a cap of curing. Well, none of us are bards. But what the hell?
Path lies before me.
Okay, I need to stop being nice to people. Quite obviously.
careful.
Uh-huh.
Such a pretty song.
Oh no, that looks like it's somewhere worth looking into and exploring. It's probably just a back door into somewhere full of tieflings at this stage, but what the hell? Investigate the music on the beach.
What?
Okay.
Such a pretty song.
Work on.
Shh. Listen.
Your favourite drownings all take place in shallow water. Just a slice of the ankle tendons.
Listen quietly.
A sweet melody beckons you. It vibrates with magic. A harpy's charm.
Let's struggle against the music's pull. Because harpies are bad.
The suffocating yearning suddenly fades as the spell breaks. You are free.
Get back, it's a trick.
No. It's just a bit of water. I only want to listen. Just a little closer. Yes, everything's gonna be fine once I get there.
Good lord. Right, Lae'zel's been bloody affected by stupid harpies. Because of course she has.
What is this? I will have your
There we go. Now she has. Now she's alright. No. Not anymore. Okay. We'll hold person. No. Target must be a humanoid. Fair enough. Ah, bugger it. Guiding bolt it is. Ha!
Time to press ahead.
Guide that bolt.
What is this? I will have your head, harpy.
Haha, Wrath of the Storm, lightning! And Let's give it max damage, because we can. Just fucking zap. Dead harpy. Ah, Beckons realised that harpies are bad. That's good. Let's keep zapping. Ha!
What is this? I will have your head, Harpy!
Yeah, why not? Let's action search it up. No! Dark Urge! Okay. Shadowheart's got her shit together. Well, bugger. Kids lured back again. Astarion, keep zapping away. It's still alive? What the hell? Ah, 3 hit points left. Alright.
What happened?
Okay. You absolute horrible fucking harpy. Die.
What is this? I will have your head, Harpy!
Okay. You know what? Have a guiding bolt. There we go. There we go. And now we just zap. And now all the harpies are dead.
Are they gone?
Stop snivelling or they'll be back. They like tasty little tiefling kids.
Alright, what now? One day I'll catch a break.
Figured that would be the most Astarion-like thing to
Something
say.
good here, I hope.
Oh, 13 gold. $13 gold among 4 harpies. That's a bit shit, really, but that seems to be their nest up there. So, let's see.
No time to rest.
Harpy nests are probably not the most pleasant places. But hey, polished dagger. I want me one of them. Pile of bones. With a bottle. Yay. How about that pile of bones? Not even a bottle. Okay. Now let's head off back this way and see if there's anything interesting. Or if they've just tricked
I'll
me.
be keeping an eye on you. Understand?
If I choose to kill you, you will not even see it.
Those two. I bet they really do like each other. But it's just they put on a front.
That might be worth a look.
Ooh.
It's packed too tight.
God damn it, I don't have a shovel yet. Why do I not have a shovel yet? Oh well. That's fine. Find shop person back in the Druids Grove. Someone's got to have one for sale, maybe.
I'm worried your kind will punish you for consorting with us.
My name is Leizelk Chucky, and my kin will understand my need for servants. I ask.
Rest and know that I will bring.
I do wish I could understand it. Pardon me, I must prepare to travel. Good day, my friend.
Where are you heading?
To the goblins camped nearby, of course. I've been tracing their doings with great care. Whoever this absolute they're worshipping might be, I'll be the first to write about it.
I don't know.
Can't give up now.
Well, okay, it's a long way.
Keep the goblins out forever.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
These tieflings prove fragile. Have a mind to end their misery myself.
Calm yourself.
Welcome,
They're
Rest.
survivors, not soldiers.
Let's off this way then. And up here. Well. Shoot! Hazel can just leap and run up and stab.
Come on, can't stay idle. Light on my feet.
Come on, just up and... I don't know.
Afford to let up. On the move.
Shadowheart, just get up there. No, you can't. Okay, doesn't really matter. Oh, you silly person. Well, let's go with a firebolt for the bugbear assassin. Okay. Morning Star. Take the basic poison though.
You have good timing. Never been much of a fighter, so wrestling a bugbear would have gone poorly. But you're not here for heroics, are
Yes, you
you?
were having the
Avernus's
absolute
stench is
shit
all
kicked
over your
out of you.
skin. Let me guess. Your devil mistress sent you to get her soul coin back. Too bad. I earned it, fair and square.
You got me. Hand the coin over and I'll be on my way. I'll definitely take that 15 instead of in that 1.
That bloody Irenes. Devils just can't stand to lose. Here. Now go back to the pit that made you.
Look, that bugbear would have crushed your skull. This is the thanks I get.
Why, thank you, dread slayer of bugbears. You shall live forever in my memory. Now take my regards back to that pouting Irenes and leave me alone.
I promise I'm not working for that devil.
Then our interests barely intersect. I'm sure there are other bugbears to kill. Best of luck finding them.
That's rather rude of her. I'm going
Peer
to say.
through the telescope.
Ooh, dragon. Let us squinting. At 20. Woo.
You see a dragon circling like a bird of prey, hunting.
Hunting. What about to the right? Is
The telescope
there
points to the
anything
right.
there? Okay, some crapped up buildings. What about to the
The
left?
telescope points straight ahead.
Yes, we know about the dragon. To the left of the dragon.
The telescope points to the left.
Oh look, that was the Nautiloid. Okay.
Shall we?
Alrighty. You know what? Let's go for an explore out there. Actually, let's not yet, because there's still that hole. I want to go back to the camp and grab Will thing. And also, everybody wants to talk. Everybody wants to talk. Let's start with Shadowheart.
I should speak up.
Finally, some good fortune. Come morning, we know what to do. The sooner we find the druid house in, the better. I can't wait to get rid of this thing in my head.
You know, this could be our last night together.
I hadn't thought of that. What do you have in mind?
How about a few songs around the fire with the others?
That sounds interesting. But on second thought, I'm quite tired. Perhaps something else will come to you before we part ways. Rest well. The Blade of Frontiers. Let's hope Will lives up to his name. We'll need all the help we can get.
Those murals in the grove, something about them seemed to catch your eye.
What can I say? They were eye-catching. Consider me an art lover.
I yearn to kill. I only feel like myself when I'm killing.
Interesting. You're hardly alone. Bloodletting is quite popular of late. Though your twinge of conscience sets you apart from the brigands, monsters, and kill-happy fiends of the world. Whatever you think may be compelling you, you may have greater ability to resist it than you realize. Everyone has unseemly thoughts. Being able to quieten them is what sets us apart from the beasts.
My memories are all gone. Is your tadpole playing tricks on yours?
I understand why you ask, but memory loss is not as uncommon as you'd think. There may be other causes.
We should get to know each other a little more.
Must we? No harm in a little mystery, don't you think?
Yeah, we have to rely on each other. It's easier if we knew each other as well.
Easier is often less interesting. Besides, we've plenty of reason to rely on each other already. You can't confide in just anyone about a monster in your head.
Maybe I'd like to get to know you better.
Sweet of you, but don't worry. I'm sure you'll get to know me just fine by traveling together. No need for interrogations just yet.
If that's what you prefer, I can respect that.
Thank you. I'm sure we'll get along perfectly well.
So what's the story with that odd little artifact you have? It looks like some kind of fancy 20-sided die.
There's no story. None that you're entitled to hear, anyway. Just forget you ever saw it.
It's nothing, trust me, and now just forget you ever saw it. What do you think of all that's happened to us so far?
We've been through quite a lot, with likely more to come. Care to narrow it down a little?
You must have thoughts about our little stowaways.
Must I? Thinking about it won't help. We know what to do, so let's do it. Find a way to rid ourselves of these things. Personally, I think finding this Halcyon is our best bet. I'm not too hopeful that a Gith crash will actually prove our salvation, but worth keeping in mind.
What will you do if we actually manage to remove the tadpoles?
I suppose we'd go our separate ways. Not a slight on your company, of course.
Well, there's no reason for us not to stay together if we get on well.
Perhaps. Perhaps not. If we do survive, we'll have separate lives to return to. I need to get to Baldur's Gate. There's someone waiting for me there. Someone I have to reach. As soon as possible.
Family? A friend? A lover?
Let's just say it's a very personal, very private acquaintance.
Okay, so how am I holding up in your estimations?
I don't think I've ever had a confidant quite like you. And if I have, I can't remember them.
Well, let's turn to other matters. We should journey separately for now. I'll look for you here if I need you again.
If you're sure.
I'm sure.
Fine. I'll be here whenever you rediscover your taste in company.
Huh. See, the thing is... Ooh, she gave me the mysterious artifact. Well, that's interesting. Astarion.
You know, I've been thinking, reflecting on what tomorrow might bring. When we find the druid, will he know how to bring the worm under control? Will this little adventure of ours be over?
What? Will you miss me?
Why not? You've been to the Hells and back, survived the crash, survived everything that's followed. I'm not easily impressed by people, but you're stronger than I gave you credit for.
True, I am pretty impressive.
Aren't you just?
I'm just going to turn and walk away.
Sleep tight. I'll see you later. I'm sure.
And that's probably when he decides he wants a bit of a nibble later on.
A fine evening, don't you think? The moonlight shines warmly on us. The breeze caresses our faces. Hideous. All of it. Would that I were doing battle up there, among the tears.
Look, Faerun isn't so bad. Give it a chance.
I see naught but cowards cowering in their groves and grottos. Flowering meadows and fecund soil have softened their minds and muscles. They rely on strangers' swords when they should be forging their own.
You want to do battle up where?
Look above. Watch the moon cross the sky. The tears follow behind it. Rocky bodies tumbling through the sea of night. One of them is my crash. Clear.
Must be quite a shock to leave your crash behind and arrive here.
Do you think me so sheltered? My entire clutch battled beholders deep within the eye of the sky. We infiltrated a Neogi spelljammer and laid waste to its crew. The tears span Toral's sky, Vinisk. There is more to this realm than this grassy pebble. But enough of this. You are wasting your resting time. Come dawn, we resume our search for a crash.
Indeed we do. And now I talk with Will.
A tingle runs through your head and down to your feet.
Ah, there it is. That shiver. Our little brainworms have made fast friends, it would seem. How do you feel?
surprisingly fine in spite of it all.
Surprising is just the word, isn't it? Before the Illithid's unscheduled surgery, I'd felled hundreds of beasts and a fair few fiends. The tadpoles weakened me, suppressed greater talents, but beyond that, I've showed no signs of turning. No nausea, no pain, not even a hot flash.
Well, something special about us, or at least about our tadpoles.
Indeed. Perhaps the worm's vat was poisoned. Perhaps we're uncommonly fit. Or perhaps the tadpoles are merely on holiday. We could conjecture all night. I suppose the why doesn't matter so much as the what next. And that answer is plain as the horns on a war devil's head. We get these things out. Let's get some rest. Dawn comes sooner than we think. The Blade of Frontiers at your calling.
Tell me, Will, how did you come to be the Blade of Frontiers?
My father once said, one does not pursue a champion's life. One merely answers its call. So it was for me. I was hunting near the Cloakwood when I heard it. A child crying out from a lone farmstead. I found him in the fields, flanked by goblins. His mother's corpse bled into the soil next to him. I don't remember much of the battle, but I remember drying the boy's tears after.
Goblins. Pitiful vermin, easy to kill, hardly worth getting worked up about.
Tell that to the boy shivering over his mother's ravaged corpse. It makes me angry to think about it still. Angry at the monsters preying on innocents. Angry at the so-called good gods for tolerating the cruelty of the evil. Angry at myself that it took so long for me to see the coast suffering. The frontiers demanded a blade, and so I heeded.
Well, it's nice to finally put a face to the name.
And it's nice to meet someone of your talents. Having a worm wriggling in my skull didn't instill much confidence in the days ahead. With you as my ally, the future looks a little less daunting.
I've got this. Bloodthirst. Urge to destroy, maim, kill.
Anger. I understand. We've been preyed on by Illithids, suffered insertion of a mind-bending worm. Bloodthirst is another matter. But perhaps not too big of one, if it's a devil or demon's flesh you're wanting to tear.
Well, I mean, anybody will do. I've got no memory of my past. Could the parasite have done that?
Seems unusual to me. Then again, we're talking about tadpoles inserted into our brains by rubber-skinned tentacle monsters. There's nothing usual about it. All the more reason to stick close. I think you'll agree.
About Koga, what do you think of her?
Damn her to every hell. Feeding a precious child to a serpent. I don't care what she did. No one has the right to steal a child's future.
Yeah. No child deserves such a violent fate.
Fate didn't kill this child. Korga did. Her sort of evil is more terrible than most. She worships sheer cruelty and dares to call it justice.
So I've noticed your stone eye. Did you lose it in battle?
A most vicious one, in fact. It's made from pure bloodstone, carved from the Galena Mountains just north of the Moonsea. A reminder that sometimes blood must be shed and sacrifices must be made. But that story is reserved for lifetime friends and calmer days.
Let's have a look at that eye.
tiny grooved spider across the eye's surface. It resembles a sending stone used to confer with distant contacts.
Isn't your eye a sending stone?
A sending stone? Nothing so special, I assure you.
His breathing quickens, his jaw tenses. Will is keeping something from you. A strange sensation courses through you, and your companion's mind unfolds, secrets half revealed.
Let's enter his mind. What isn't he telling us?
What are you?
Something stirs deep within you, hungry and alert. It's taking something you'll never get back. Your right eye vibrates, and a woman's voice echoes in your head. I've a sweet tooth, and devils on the menu. Beyond the voice, you find only shadow. A piece of Will's mind locked away from intruders.
Keep out of my mind. I told you, the eye's a rock, nothing more. And that's the end of it.
So how does the Blade of Frontiers end up chasing a devil in the hells?
Karlach's fires raged in Baldur's Gate before she escaped to Avernus, as my source told it. And she was planning to return. One of the archdevils Zariel's own. Chaos incarnate, a devil with pure fire for a heart. I made my way to Avernus to stop her. She fled from my reach. Even climbed aboard the Mind Flayer ship as it screeched through the hells. I followed in close pursuit. I can't bear to imagine the lives Karlach might be taking. The damage she might be doing.
It's not exactly easy to journey to the hells from the Sword Coast. How did you manage it?
A powerful friend with a keen interest in privacy. I'm sworn to say no more.
Well, let's move on to other matters.
All right. Anything more we should discuss?
I'd like you to join me.
That's the spirit.
All right. Will the Warlock. Okay. Yeah, hex. Because why not? And Eldritch Invocations. Well, we're going to have to go with Agonizing Blast, of course. Yeah, why not base speech? Why not indeed? Yeah, let's go with Cloud of Daggers. And Pact Boon. Let's go with Pact of the Blade, why not?
Still alive. So that's progress. Here we go.
Oh. Okay, Withers still wishes to speak.
We meet again, as predicted. I shall be here in thy camp for whenever thou hast need of my services.
Well, care to explain why you're helping me?
Be assured, it is not by choice.
You were sorting something before. What were you doing?
Beyond mortal realms, there doth exist an amalgamation of spirits akin to thine own, ensnared by the treacherous cult of the Absolute, felled in its name. They bear great discontentment with their destiny. For a mere pittance of coin, I might summon the worthiest among them to lend aid to thy undertaking.
Impressive. Are there any other ways you can help us?
Should thou or any of thy compatriots perish, I will cleave soul to body once more.
That's incredibly powerful magic. Why is it so easy for you?
Because it is my calling. There is little else to explain.
Fair enough. You mentioned a cost. What is it?
A matter of coin.
Huh. Fair enough. That'll do. Now, let us snooze. Alright. Now we leave camp.
Feel like we're being watched.
How many die today? How many die tomorrow?
So, you know about these parasites.
More goblins.
Will we survive them?
What's next?
Only if my people extract them. The only other cure is the blade.
Okay. Wonderful.
Well. the way I wanted to go next. Okay. Well, I'm actually thinking, because I'm stupidly tired right now, that I might call it for the time being. I hope you've been entertained, and farewell for now.